Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm littlesimfreak, and today we are doing a CAS challenge. I don't believe anybody else has done this challenge before. If they have, I haven't seen it, so I'm sorry if I don't credit them. This challenge is the Rainbow CAS challenge. It's basically where you make a sim for each color of the rainbow. I did this challenge once before, but that was before I had this channel, so that version is up on my gallery along with this version. I only did the first outfits of all these sims in this version, so if you want to download and do the rest of the outfits, feel free to do that. I'll put my gallery stuff in the description. The first sim is obviously Red. I matched up all her traits with Red as well as the bonus trait from her aspiration. I made her hot-headed, art lover, and childish. I tried to make her appear younger, and I arched her eyebrows to make her seem angry. I put her in pigtails to make her seem more like a child. I don't know if that worked or not, but I tried that. Now we are on to Orange. I had a lot of trouble finding his aspiration, but I settled for a bodybuilder. I also randomized all of their names, so I can't remember them. There weren't very many traits that were distinctively orange, so most of them were more a brownish orange color. He is lazy, a glutton, and a bro. I tried to make him look more sloppy, like he was too lazy to get himself put together. There's no real orange tone in the orange skin tone, in the Sims, but I think I got as close as I could. I put him in a very messy looking hair and a nice beard. I messed around with the shirts for a while. I went through a lot of tank tops, but I eventually settled for a droopy shirt that hangs below his waist. That shirt came with seasons, and it just fits so perfectly for his aesthetic. For his bottoms, I went for some basic looking sweatpants. They're from City Living and they fit so perfectly with the shirt. And then I just went for some basic looking flip-flops, and that's it for him. Next up, we have Yellow. Her aspiration was hard to find. I went for the Master Chef aspiration because of the little yellow pepper up in the corner. For her traits, I went with ambitious, clumsy, and loner. Her skin was already pretty close to perfect for the yellow color, and for her hair, I wanted to put it up like she had thrown it in a bun or a ponytail and ran out of the house to a meeting because she is so ambitious. I eventually went with the space game hair. I don't usually use the space game hair. I don't usually use this hair for everyday wear. I usually use it for formal wear, but I decided to use it for her everyday wear because it just fit perfectly with her. I wanted to go for a more business fancy vibe. It took me a while to find her shirt. This isn't the shirt that I stays with. I changed it at the end to one that's close to that, but it's a little different, and it's from Discover University. I mentioned before that I really like the creative sim items from Discover University, and this is very business themed, so it's fit perfect. For her bottoms, I wanted to give her a skirt, and I went for this one from Cats and Dogs. I think it's really cute, and then I just gave her some heels. I tried to give her a little bit of makeup, but it didn't look great, so, but I tried. It's okay. Anyways, I'm finishing up her face shape a little bit, and then I add a nice necklace. Next, we will have Green. Now, he was one of my favorite Sims that I created. He is so snobby. You'll see it when we get to him. We're still finishing up with Yellow. But he is so snobby and was so fun to create. I made him the Master Mixologist aspiration because of the little broccoli. I made him materialistic, vegetarian, and jealous, and his traits were so easy to find. I imagined him as turning up his nose to anything he was offered. In my mind, he is a demanding, high-class sim who is just awful to be around. I gave him this hair, which I love. I don't know why it just fits so perfectly with him. I tried to find a nice button-down shirt for him, but I couldn't find a good one in green, so after a great attempt at looking, I looked for a suit, and it is so extra. I love it. You'll see it in a minute, and you'll know what I'm talking about. In my mind, he's the guy who dresses way too fancy to anything, and he thinks he's better than everybody else. Even his facial expressions with it, which I barely changed in CreateASim so much, show how much of a brat he is. He gets all his money from his rich parents and is most likely unemployed. Yeah, I kinda went into too detail about him, but I got a whole story from him. Here's the suit. Now you can see why I like it so much. He and the one I'm about to do next are probably one of my favorite Sims that I did for this challenge, even though they're like polar opposites. I gave her the freelance bonus aspiration. She's perfectionist, love outdoors, and is family oriented. She is such a sweet motherly gardener. Can't talk today. She is a nice, lovely Sim, the polar opposite of the green guy, as I said. I put her in this beautiful hair from Seasons. It kind of reminded me of Rain for some reason, so I put her in it. I don't usually use this hair, but it's so lovely. I don't know why. I put her in this nice flowy dress with flowers on it from Dine Out. I thought it went well with the whole gardening aesthetic. I went with nice sandal shoes that are simple but sweet. After that, I go up and put a nice sun hat on her, which I'm about to do. She just is such a cute Sim. I think if I changed her skin tone to a more normal looking skin tone and then did the rest of her outfits, I might actually use her for some gameplay. I don't know, I really liked her. And after her is the purple guy. I mean, he's okay. I don't really have a whole story for him, but, you know, he's alright. I gave him the best-selling author aspiration, which I know isn't really purple, but it's the best I could do, so, you know. He is a genius, bookworm, and paranoid. I couldn't find anything remotely close to purple, so I just settled for the skin tone he already had, but, you know, it's fine. It's good enough. For his hair, I gave him this awesome purpley pink hair and a nice beard. For his shirt, I wanted to give him like a jacket or something that's kind of like covering him, because if he was paranoid, he wouldn't want to like stand out, he would want to hide. So I gave him this black and purple striped jacket. I don't really like the jacket, but I thought it went well with his personality, so I chose it. I mean, he's a pretty basic looking Sim, there's nothing too exciting about him, and he's probably the least favorite Sim I made, just because he's so disinteresting, but I could have made him interesting, but, you know, what's done is done. Anyways, now we're on to Pink. I gave her the Renaissance Sim aspiration. Her traits were unflirty, cat lover, and self-absorbed. She was also a very fun Sim to create. Although her skin is more pale than pink, I didn't want to give her the reddish pinkish skin tone, because I already gave the red Sim that one, but I did give her this bright pink hair that I would probably never use to play with because it's just way too vibrant and not my style. I gave her lots of makeup. After that, I gave her piercings, which I think look so good on her, and they really give her something to be self-absorbed about, so, you know. I gave it to her in both eyebrows and nose. I just wanted her to go over the top with them. I wanted to give her a nice pink dress instead of like a two-piece outfit, like I did for most of the other ones. I ended up going for this adorable dress from Get Famous, which is the one she's wearing right now, which fits perfectly. I do change it up a bit, but I go back to that. I don't think most of the items from Get Famous have the best CreateASim items, but some of them are surprisingly really good. Their build mode items are pretty useful. There's one item that's a giant toy box with toys sticking out, but if you size it down, it looks like a normal toy box, just is crammed to shut. I really like that one, although it's not, you can't use it. Anyways, I'm done here. Ready for the screenshots. I'm gonna go. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Bye, guys!